Hey there, it's Patmos, and nice of you to join me for the next episode in our little foundation game. We can see that we have a lot of messages. We have a newcomer, you're welcome. We have a new tale that can be heard, gloomy villagers. Something feels off in the air like howling wind, a quiet tension, your people are sullen. They feel like you forgot about them. They expect you to do better than that. Whoops. Well, we get an unhappiness bonus, that's not good. The merchant wants something from us, wheat for the elders. The elders are looking for wheat to help a nearby village running low on food. One of them merchants saw your farm and wants to make you an offer. He wants us to accumulate 150 wheat, so that's a very big amount that we're not going to get. So we are not interested this time. We're not going to take that deal. We have another advice, village decorations. Own a flower bush, a wooden bench, a village tree, a road sign, and a rope fence. Well, we'll do that later. We're just going to continue our town now. Another advice is build a monastery. Well, that we have, so that is good. And all is not yet finished. We still need to finish a few structures, so that's what they're probably the door here. So we'll see once that is done. Let's go to speed 2 now. One of the things we can see, however, is that we are almost at the limit of our treasury. So we could build a bigger treasury, for instance. What we could also do is put a treasury near this fortress, which can be really interesting. Because that can make a safe place for a treasure. So that could be nice to do. And I think about doing that. So let's just add one more structure to this. Like this. Raise it a bit. And there we have a treasury. Let's build it, wait until it's done, and then we have the treasury that we were seeking. Now we can also use our money, of course, and make sure that we buy some zones, for instance. Now I would like to get this zone, because this chunk of land is getting in the way a bit. So let's buy this one. We'll leave it at this one for now. We can always get more later, but just not right now. This looks okay. I think we can set these trees up for chopping down. So at least we get rid of those. It might be helpful to some of our carpenters, especially this one. And then from there on, we can try to seek out what else we can do with this. So far, I'm not too unhappy about it. Things look okay. We're getting quite a stretched town, which always looks nice. I mean, it looks like we have a very big town with all the stuff in the middle. Would be nice if we could get a few houses here, but maybe we can get some other buildings or services here, like a baker and things like that. That could also make it look like there's one big town. So far, I like it. Let's go and select this. Let's see, what should we do here? I don't really want to make this one any bigger. It looks nice. It's okay this way. Maybe at some point we should build a manor lord here and use it for treasury stuff as well. That could be an interesting thing to do, but we have to wait a bit. One of the things I'm noticing is that I want to get all these trees out, but it's going to take a long time before they're gone. So I'm going to build one extra carpenter right here, so that some of these trees get out quicker. And we have more room for more farms, for instance, to get more bread. Luckily we have plenty of fish, but we're not getting the berries in yet. So that might be something to take a look at soon. What other jobs do we have available? Well, none. So the best thing to do is put more people into the monastery. Can we devote a few female villagers? Yes. And one more monk. Well, that gives us 5 foragers. So that should be helpful in getting more berries. I really hope it is. So that's now solved. One of the other things they need is entertainment, so we could go for the tavern. That might be a good option, although... yeah, I think we should just do it. Although it is another labor splendor thing, and I don't want to get the labor splendor up too much. Might be good to invest in some other splendor first. And I mean, with the laborers we have the notable tier unlocked. With the clergy and the kingdom we have not. So that might be a thing to go for first. And we can see right now that we have 3 splendor or rating. We just need 2 more rating. And we can start unlocking this, and that will be beneficial to us. So we should probably expand the monastery a little bit more with some extra splendor points. Just to make sure that we get the most out of the building, basically. Did we unlock... Yeah, we did unlock all the monastery things that we could use for other things. Maybe we should build a chapel that goes with the monks, so they can actually go to a church. There's plenty of buildings that we can build that will give us some splendor. So for instance, if we build... I think we should build the chapel next to the road. I have an idea, actually. A rustic gate. Yes, I want to build a gate, but this is not a real gate because there's no opening on the other end. I want to get some sort of an opening on the other end, but there's nothing in here. So we'll have to go to this one. And then... I don't remember where it is. It's probably not in this package. Okay. So we can't build like a normal gate or something like that. That's unfortunate because I would really love to do that. Well, then we just have to build a separate building. We're not going to pre-build. We're going to build a chapel. And... oh, maybe we should go for the wooden building. That looks nice too. Oh, that's very small. Yeah, these are all too small. Let's go for the big one. We'll just build it right here. Make it slightly higher, I think, because I think a church building should be quite high. Then it needs a big tower, of course. Well, all these towers give 2 splendor, so that's good. Should probably put a cross on top of the tower. Alright, can't we rotate the cross? No, it has to face that way. Okay. Well, then we're just going to rotate the tower because I want the cross to face the right direction. We have to put in a door, of course. Well, we can do something with wood there, standing next to the road. So the whole structure should move a bit, I think. Alright, let's go like this. We get 7 extra splendor. That should bring us up to the 5 that we need. So this should be good. And we get an extra church in town. So that might be helpful too. And we're really expanding the monastery. Now, this one is ready. We just don't have villagers for it, but they should come in any time. And then we can put them to work as well. I'm really curious to see how this little monastery will fare. We have the monastery, the monastic garden, and 4 monastics. We now need a monastic scriptorium. Well, that's something to build after the chapel then, I guess. So that we can go there. A newcomer is requesting an audience. That's 3 of them. Luckily, we need 3 woodcutters. So there they go. Very nice. These are really working the gardens. So I hope we get very good numbers of berries out of them. Still have to wait. But it should help our berry production a bit. And I'm really hoping that we don't get a patch of bad weather soon. If we look into this direction, as we know, the berries are right there, or all the way up here, or even up there. So we're not really close to those, and there are no berries here to be found. So it will be tough to just expand and get extra berries. They're not even in here. There's a bunch. There are some. This could be interesting, though, because here we also have the iron and the quartz that we're going to need at some point. But then we need to build a whole new part of town here to take use of all these mountains. So plenty of stuff to do, plenty of interesting things to do, but I think one of the issues with the game, or it's not really a game issue, it's more that you have to take into account, is that if you expand too quickly, you will fall behind in some areas. Which is actually very good, because that means that this game is very balanced, but if we expand too fast, we will either run out of food, run out of clothing, or things like that. So it is very smart to not go too fast, so that you can see the number of pieces of clothing dropping early enough, so you know that you have to expand the industry. And if you don't pay attention to it, and if you don't make sure that you find that in time, you might be in for some issues. Okay, so here we go. We can see that all the trees here are chopped already by this one, so they're doing a good job. I do think, however, that we need a forester to forestate a little area here. So I'm going to set this area up for reforestation behind here, because that should bring in a lot more wood quickly. We don't have a forester yet, so that will be something to build. There he is, the forester camp. Let's just build it here next to all the industries. And then he will be able to reforestate this. That will also make it look a bit nicer, because there won't be a big opening here in town. It'll be closed off, of course, with the trees. Ah, our treasury is done. Yeah, went up. That's great. Our soldiers were returning from a mission. How are they doing? They're all still fully trained and happy, so that is great. Yeah, mission success. They brought some tools, 5 coins. That's great. That means if we get the... if we get this up a bit, we would be on our way to also getting to unlock some stuff for the forts. That's great. That's great. Now access to entertainment. Yeah, we need to get working on the tavern soon. We are building the public lounge and the service counter, but we also need to get a brewery. Not that we can brew any berries at this point, but we need more berries for that. Although the number is running up now. That's a positive thing. So that should be okay. But we'll see. Alright, let's continue. Okay, yeah. Oh. 4 newcomers request an audience. It's nice that we now just get the message that there's 4 of them and not really 4 separately. That's helpful. There we are. Let's say that the forester can go in. I don't mind which tree it's planting. I like to have a nice varied forest. So there's one. Do we have any other open jobs? I hardly think so. No, but we can get 2 more people into the monastery. A male and a female. And that should make it that all these jobs get fulfilled. Oh, we don't have males available at this point, I guess. Okay, well, it's fine. I don't worry about that. That probably means that we can get some other jobs going. Question is what, and can we use a few more soldiers maybe? We have 5 now. I think if we can get more soldiers, 7, and train them up, we can send them on more missions and do more nice things there. So let's get these. Let's give them a sword. They still need to train, but we can send the other 5 out. Reclaim the wild. We can get coins, herbs, honey, and wine. Alright, I don't care about that. This will get us planks, polished stone, tools, wood, and stone. It's okay. Repair Devon Point, planks and polished stone. Train Northbury. Here we can get weapons. I like that. So let's prepare the troops for this mission. It's a far mission, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Success probability is extreme. There they go. Alright, this is how we like it. So hopefully we can get some nice weapons. Maybe spears or something like that. That will be really helpful, because with those weapons they will be a lot stronger. We'll see. Yeah, okay, so the berries are growing. We might just go for the berry brew then and build it so that we can start to provide some entertainment and keep everybody happy. It will be helpful. We can see that the entertainment shortage is becoming a little issue. It only says 1% happiness, but if 1 or 2 are very unhappy, it will accumulate more and more unhappiness, and in the end they might just leave. So I think it might be good if we go for the berry brewer then. Let's just place it here. Give it a chimney. And it needs a door, of course. We can just have a simple door, that's fine. Let's now build this complete building. And then we'll build all the parts, and then we'll have a functioning tavern soon. That should be interesting. I hope that's going to work well. We do struggle a bit with the points then, but that should be fine in the end. We can just expand the monastery or the fortress a bit more and get the points that we want. Not too worried about that, and I don't want villagers leaving because they are unhappy. Okay, so let's get 3 more soldiers now, since we don't have jobs for all these people at this point anyway. 1, 2, 3. That works. I'd like to keep the number of nuns and others the same, so 6, 6. And all the jobs are now fulfilled, which is great. Number of clothing is stable, number of bread is stable, fish is stable, and the berries are slowly growing. So that's moving in the right direction. The problem is we have a housing insufficiency and planks are not coming in that fast. Waiting for workers. Well, there's plenty of wood close by, so they don't have to take long walks. That's a good thing. We're just using a lot, especially now with the building right here. We're using 152 planks. We already had 83. We're still using a lot of stuff here, although most of it is already brought in. We do need more stone, though. I've noticed that earlier, that we lack a bit in stone. We have stone here. But there's only 1 stone cutter present, apparently. I thought we had one. Yeah, we have one here too. So they should be bringing in good amounts of stone, all of them. That means that we have 15 villagers working in the stone industry. There we go. All right. Just need those stones. I think we should prioritize this one now so that we can get a few extra villagers in this business. We're out of... No, we're not out of tools. We still have a few tools. Of course, we're still not producing them ourselves. Ah, there came a hand of tools. Did we just... Oh, once a construction is done, we get tools back, I believe. That we used. Did we put that on? That would be very smart of us if we have done that. I don't think so, but... No. Okay. There is a thing that you can do where you get stuff back if you finish a building, but we did not do that. We probably bought it via trade, which is perfect. I mean, if we can buy tools, then we should do that. And this way we don't run out. That's also very nice, because I never want to run out of tools. That can totally put your village to a halt. Can't build most buildings without tools. And yeah, they're bringing the tools now. All the wood's there already, so come on. Get constructing. Another 4 newcomers. Well, we need 5 to just operate the stonemason, so... Or the stone cutters. The stonemasons are these. So that's 4 out of 5. That's good. It's just a long walk to get here and build this, so that might be... We might need 3 or 4 builder runs, because they have to go there, work a little bit, then they'll probably return again. The market, how far is it? It might be a bit too far if we extend the housing here a bit, but I'm going to extend it, and hopefully they can go to the market then. We're going to remove that woodcutter soon. Yep, now they're going to build a house here. I want to get out of all the people without a house. I don't want people without a house. Let's go over all the happiness anyway. Let's check. Because happiness, see, this one is really unhappy because of his entertainment shortage. So even though you look here, you see there's only 1% entertainment shortage. The ones that lack the entertainment, which are the commoners, might get very, very unhappy with that. So in the end, you need to work your way to get the entertainment up and running. Otherwise, in the end, they might leave. This is a villager that might really leave at some point. So... and especially since we promoted those villagers, we spent money on them, we should try to keep them no matter what. So let's keep this up. Let's keep producing here and here. And then hopefully soon we can get those stones. We are bringing in nice amounts of stones though, but it just takes time to accumulate enough since all the structures that we're building right now, the bigger ones, need stones. Oh, this still needs stones. 44. This still needs quite a bit of stone. So yeah, that will take a bit of time. Alright, let's put in 5 miners, well at least 4, and wait until we get a few more newcomers. Now the immigration is now on average, so I don't think we'll get another 4. But there they come. Let's see how many they are. Let's see. Two, that's good, that's good. That means that we have 1 in reserve we can use for the tavern maybe. But at least we have 1 extra for this. So let's produce some extra stones now. Ah, and they started constructing pieces of the tavern. Usually they need to get all the stuff in before they can construct a certain piece. This just needs the stone. 26, okay. And still 42. Okay, well, it's okay, it's okay. We have 7 stones there. And of course we have new soldiers, but we did not give them a weapon yet, I think. No, we didn't. So let's give them a weapon so that they can train. Without a weapon they can't train properly, and they won't really get any better. With that weapon they'll get really strong, so that's good. Only 1 unemployed villager. It's good every now and then to keep checking whether you did not get an extra job or not. We need at least 1 for the tavern and a brewer. I guess we're going to start with the brewer then, so that we can start to accumulate a bit of drinks. And then we put in the tavern guy as well. The number of berries is now nicely and steadily growing, and I like that. So then we can actually spend some berries on some berry brew. Otherwise it might not be the smartest one, because if we run out of berries, people might get pissed that they don't have enough food. So now that we run a surplus, it's good. Polished stone surplus for beer. Neighboring villagers want to trade a surplus of beer gifted by the monks they are tending to. The folks are in desperate need of polished stones. We have 70, which you seem to have in fair numbers. Alright, so they want 75. We get 50 beer out of it. Alright, we're gonna do that simply because I want to get the beer. Alright, let's stockpile the polished stone, and once we have enough, we'll deliver it. That means that as soon as the tavern is done, even though we won't be getting any berry brew yet, we can probably already sell the beer. That will provide the entertainment needs to some villagers, make sure that they don't leave. And I think that can be a very powerful thing. So, oh, this should be good. We can really use that beer. We just have to wait for the polished stone to come in. It doesn't go that fast. These do work in a nice pace, of course, but they don't have stones yet. So that should be something too. Maybe we should do this first. Make sure that we stockpile a bit of the stone. So yeah, there's some stones in there. Now these can get those stones and work on the polished stone. Luckily it's just one, so they should be able to get working. See, already producing, that's very good. Hopefully we can get the numbers in quickly. Still need to bring some to the storage facility first. And these trees are getting up nicely. Now it's very tempting to just say, okay, well, we're just going to chop these down now. But then these trees won't get, well, this one will still get those trees away. These might just stay for a bit. Question is that a problem? I don't think so for now. But we have plenty of wood, so I'm not going to tell them to chop this down already. Now it just kind of looks like we have a little tree park in our village. So I'm quite happy with this and the way it looks. So we'll keep it up like this. There's still 69 in there. Our soldiers are victorious and coming back from a mission. Those are things that we want to see. Missing raw materials. No, there's no missing raw materials. They are in the stockpile. 4 newcomers. Ooh, that's a lot of people we have to provide jobs for. Alright, bread is pretty stable. Clothing's good. Also stable. Fish is stable. Berries still growing. Really keep your eyes on those numbers. That's what what will help us. Kind of feels like this one is just not going to work or something like that. Where's the worker? Where's Gibbon? Taxes and entertainment. So yeah, he's on free time. I have not seen him go in and actually produce a piece of stone for a while. So this one did produce some stone, but Gibbon has not produced any stone lately, I think. Workplace is 94 meters away from home. That should not be too bad. He is on his free time, but we're going to keep an eye on him because I want to know if he actually works. Otherwise, we'll just kick him out. He is job level 4, so he must have been working. And it changed, his status changed. I'm working, and then he's going back on free time again. Ooh, we got swords and spears. Very good. Some coins there. Some influence coins. That's nice. That's nice. That's a nice price. I like that. I'm on free time because he keeps thinking there's no... Oh, we can't use the stones right now because we are stockpiling. Alright, let's do it like this. Then now they can use it. Or they should be able to use it. Ah, okay. So if you stockpile it, these guys, of course, can't also use it. That's the thing. Well, he should be able to use it now, so we should be seeing him going to work anytime soon. Waiting for workers. He has 1 stone in there, so we should be able to make a polished stone. I will keep my eyes on this guy. Really want to know if he gets to work. The tower here is built. Almost all the stones are there now. Just needs 14 more stones. We have those, so that's working out. The thing is... Yeah, we still need a big number here. That's the biggest issue. Okay, well... We now have the option to sell some beer. If we put somebody in there. Nice. Let's go to our jobs here. Or to our people here. And get to the unemployed ones. Let's promote these 2. There we go. And then we can give them the job of taverner and brewer. Oh, we can't yet. Oh, that's unfortunate. I wish I could already give them these jobs. Well, we will be selling the beer here soon that we got from that we get from this. Well, hopefully we get it in time. Still on his free time. Getting kind of worried now that he won't be coming into work soon. This one is producing resources, so that one did something. That's good. I am working. That's good. He's now going to his work address, getting some stones and starting to cut some stones. That's the right way to go. We just need a few more stones. We have 71 in storage, so a few needs to be brought into this storage, but that should be okay soon. Another batch of free villagers. We now have 7 unemployed villagers. Well, I'm not too unhappy about that. I think we should build another stonemason just for future work. We're gonna need more polished stones in the future anyway. Let's build it. Doesn't need stone to build that structure, so that's good. This one is still workers. Waiting for workers. But it created 1 stone and it's now been brought to the storage. Yeah, 74 now in store. I think all the stones are out here now because it's all been brought to the tavern to finish it. And to this one, yeah, just 8 more here. Couple more here. Oh, only 12. Yes, this is going good. Just a little longer and we can deliver the polished stones. I would very much like that. Now, I do think we need to build a well close to this too, because they need water. But that's also going to cost me stone, so I'm going to wait a little bit with that. We have 75 polished stone now. They're just not all in the storage facility. As soon as they brought it in, we can send it out. But it's still in here somewhere, apparently. 73 and 1, yeah. Okay. I wonder where it is then, because it's not in either one of the storages or one of the facilities, and it's not in storage. Now it should be in. Yep, alright, there we go. We now got the beer. Perfect. Let's stop stockpiling polished stones. Alright, there our soldiers are returning. That's great. Ooh, the chapel is it done? No, just a little... Oh, we need to build the cross on top with a few stones. But then it's done. Nice. We have the chapel up. This is getting built. We have 16 stones in stock now, so that should be plenty to finish this building too. We can now get a brewer in. We can actually get 2 brewers in, so let's do so. Question is, can we already tell them what to brew? Berry brew. No, they'll be brewing beer, I guess. Berry beer. Berry brew. There we go. 2 newcomers request an audience. Lots of people still want to live here, even though we're not really providing everybody with a job. And now this building needs to be finished. It has everything, so it can be finished. Waiting for workers, that's okay. So I guess we can now also place a well here. That should speed up production even further. With the berry brew. Stonemason's hut built, great. We can put another commoner in there. Let's just assign somebody to be a commoner. And then assign it to be a stonemason. We'll do the same with the tavern soon. The chapel is ready. Can now attend. People can now attend. That's very good. And monks can attend, which is good for their service. That's what they need. Now finish me this. Builder Lanfrancus is assigned. There's another builder coming too, so they're going to build it with 2. I think one is going to construct the structure and one will be constructing the door, I guess, because the door also needs to be built, I believe. Oh well, we'll see. I hope they can finish them both now. Yeah, there comes the door, I guess. So that they can actually get into the tavern. That would be interesting. They can't finish it yet. 2 other builders are... there we have one. We can have 3 taverners. Okay. Well, we have plenty of people, so why not? Let's just use them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's get rid of them. Let's put them in the tavern. And the public lounge is built, so now people can come here for entertainment. And it looks nice. Okay. Very good. Very good. Now these 2 are in the minus, except the clergy one, and we can unlock something actually. I think we're going to unlock the faithful privileges, because clergy and labor mutual splendor negative impact is reduced now. So if we enact this one, we'll see that the numbers change, which is very good. We've actually unlocked a new labor tier too. We can get mining taxes, drinking taxes. I want to go for this one. So we get a less negative here with the kingdom. And then we'll be happy. A new tale can be heard. The tavern is established. The revelers are rejoicing over your village's very first tavern. Fine drinks and warm meals are expected, along with plenty of celebrations. That's great. And we should now see the people's entertainment needs get fulfilled. And that's a very important thing to have. All jobs are fulfilled too, so that's great. Alright, well, we got to improve our town a bit over this episode, but that's also the moment where we're going to end the episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments in the comment section. I will respond to them. And then, of course, I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.